Hello, hello, hello. This is Gabriel Padilla, the 4'10" little giant. And you've tuned into episode 3 of our podcast. And I'm so glad that you have chosen to listen today to this podcast. This is the podcast where the little man, the little giant, encourages you, motivates you, inspires you to reach your purpose and destiny and goals in life. There's so many things happening around us that are discouraging. There's so many things. You watch TV, even you go on Facebook, social media. Everywhere you go, there's just negativity and criticism and just so much division. And so it's good that you can come into my show and listen to my podcast and get inspired. Get inspired and know that you can overcome whatever comes your way. I'm a living testimony of overcoming the odds because I didn't give up. Did I want to? Yeah. Was it hard? Yeah. Did I have times of discouragement? Heck yeah. I've been through hell and high waters, but you know what? I'm still alive, and that's the reason why I can come onto the show and encourage you. You know what? I may not have the perfect life. I may be short-statured, 4'10", may not be able to walk as fast as some of you, and might not be as tall as some of y'all, but I'm alive, and if I'm alive, that means I have a purpose. That means I'm alive for a reason. So I know what my purpose is. It's to encourage people. It's to help people be uplifted. It's to help you be encouraged despite what you're going through and the doubts that you have. I'm here to let you know that you're not by yourself. That's pretty much what I'm here to do. I'm here to tell you, hey, I've been there. I felt alone many times. I felt like giving up. I felt like this thing would never end, but it did. And so that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to do. So, hey, listen, I'm so glad that you've tuned in. I'm the Little Giant. If you've never heard of me or this is your first time tuning in, thank you. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm a crazy little man with a great testimony and just words to encourage you. I was born with a condition called rickets. It's a vitamin D deficiency, and at an early age, my legs started bowing, and I've had 6 operations on my legs. Right now, I have plates and screws and metal rods in my legs, each one of my legs, and it has not been easy. Every time I go to the airport and different metal detectors, it rings because of my legs, because of the rods and the metal in my legs. But it's all right. They don't like me. I don't like them. It's all right. We'll get through it. I'll make it. I'll survive. So anyways, but I'm just so glad once again that you have chosen to listen today. And as you continue to listen to my podcast, you will be encouraged and you'll get to know a little bit more about me and my family and all that good stuff. And like I said, I just hope that my life inspires your life. Make sure you check me out social media. Social media, that's the thing to be on right now. And I'm on Instagram, IG. The original IG. It's Real Little Giant. That's my name there, Real Little Giant. Look me up, like me, share my post. Also, Facebook, F to the B. Facebook, Real Little Giant as well. Make sure you like my page, share my post. Help a brother out. Help me spread this this message of encouragement. Help me to motivate people. Help me to spread this word out to people, because people need to hear this and they need to hear it from the real deal. And I think I'm the real deal. I hope I'm the real. Yeah, I'm the real deal. So listen. Also, my website www.gabrielpadilla.net. That's gabrielpadilla.net. And so make sure you check out my page. And also, before I get started with the rest of the show, as I continue this show, I am opening my agenda. I'm opening my calendar to speak at events. So I got to do what I got to do. I got to do what my purpose is and my calling and what I'm good at. And I'm good at talking to people and helping people reach their dreams and inspire them and stir up some stuff inside of them. So that's what I'm doing. I am opening up my agenda to speak to people and to organizations and teams. So if you want to inspire your teams and your organization, you want to motivate them, and from the real deal, from a 4'10" guy, little man, I would love to speak at your event to inspire them, to motivate them, and to meet with them and answer any questions and so forth. Like I said, I've been through some stuff in life, and I think that my story will be able to help them because I've overcome the odds because I didn't give up. And so I like to share that message with other people. So make sure that you hit me up. You can, if you want to book me for your next event, it's reallittlegiant@gmail.com. Reallittlegiant@gmail.com. Now, moving on real quick. I still need help with naming this show. So if you have any ideas of what we can name this podcast, I would love, because you're my listeners. You're my listeners, and I want something that's going to be really cool. I want something that's going to relate to my personality, relate to my height, just me. So as you continue to hear me, help me out. Help me think. I was thinking real moments with the Real Little Giant. I was thinking real talk with the Real Little Giant. I don't know. Lolly Loopsy. I don't know with the Little Giant. I don't know. I don't have a name for it. But I'm tired of saying podcast. So help me out and give me some ideas for names for that I can name the show. Okay, and send it to Gmail. Send it to my Gmail address, which is reallittlegiant all together, @gmail.com. Also, if you don't like to email, just hit me up on social media. That's the great thing about social media. You can just send me a message, inbox me, let me know, put it on one of my comments. Give me some ideas. I want to make this show on and popping. All right, cool. So thank you so much for tuning in once again. And like I said, I wrote a book called The Little Giant. And, I was telling you, it's not the greatest book. I mean, I think it's a good book. I think it needs to be re-edited and so forth. But I've been taking some stuff out of that book, and I've been sharing it with you guys. And so I want to continue to do that. Now, let me tell you something. I talk about, I am a preacher, so I do use stories of the Bible to illustrate my point. So, and that's just kind of part of it. I like to take the Bible and like to make it relevant. So you may hear stuff like that, and I just feel like it's relevant, and so I'm going to use it, and it's my show. So okay, cool. Well, anyways, so today, I want to talk about Noah. So I'm not here to have theological debates with you guys. I'm just trying to make a point for you. Okay, I am a preacher. I'm probably not your typical preacher, but I am a preacher, but don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay. All right. Anyways, listen. So, I was thinking, and I'm like, what can I talk about today? And so what I was thinking about is Noah, and Noah in the Bible, God tells him to build an ark. Okay. And so today I want to talk about rocking the boat. Okay. Not only did Noah have to do a boat, but Aaliyah wrote a song that's called Rock the Boat. If you're my age or around my age, you probably know what I'm talking about. Rock the boat. Yeah, I don't sing that great, but anyways, but this is my show, so I can sing. Okay. Anyway, so I think, and I really believe that this generation, that our society needs more people like Noah. Okay, and that's my opinion. Why? Because Noah was a person that rocked the boat, and when God told Noah that he was going to flood the world and all that stuff, what I love about Noah is that Noah didn't argue or get an attitude with God. This generation has so much entitlement, and everybody has an attitude, and everybody's miserable. I feel like just telling them, hey, go back to sleep. Go to sleep. Can you go to sleep? Can you take a happy pill? Can you do something? But there's so many people, even kids. I mean, kids, everybody. It's sometimes you just look at people, and it's people just have attitude, people just want to argue all the time. God, I really believe that this generation needs people like Noah. Who are just willing to do something. People who are willing to just get rid of their attitude and say, hey, you know what? Let's get some stuff done. And I think that people who rock the boat are people who are step out of their comfort zone. It's easy to just stay comfortable. It's easy to stay with the known, the stuff that we know. But people that rock the boat are people who are willing to be different, who dare to be different. People who dare to do what other people don't do. And I think that's what's missing in the society. We need people that say, you know what, I'm ready to do something different. People who are not afraid of change or commitment or consistency. That's what's lacking in this. There's a lot of things lacking in this society. But commitment and consistency are one of the big things. You know what I like about McDonald's? Let me tell you this. What I like about McDonald's, or not even just McDonald's, but just certain restaurants. What I like about McDonald's is that no matter if you go to the south side of town, the north, the east, or whatever, west of town, every McDonald's is gonna have the golden fries. There's consistency. What would it be if you went somewhere and the fries would be different, or your favorite meal would be different every time? That would suck. Hey, I'm here for a steak, but then it tastes like something else, like fish. Or it tastes like raw. Whatever the case may be. The point is that consistency is key, commitment is key, loyalty is key in this season, and I think that's what we need in the times that we're living. So, anyway, people who rock the boat are people who are not satisfied with the way things are. And these are people that say, hey, you know what? I know things can be better. And that's what I think. If you're listening to this, you're probably a boat rocker, or maybe you're in between. And I hope by the end of this episode that you say, I want to rock the boat. Because people who rock the boat are people who, they don't just talk the talk, but they walk the walk. We got too many people that talk the talk and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then they don't do anything. They make promises that they don't keep. Do you know what I'm talking about? But I think we need, and I want to be, and I want you to be, people that what they say they do, and they do what they say. I want to be that type of person. I want people to know that I take action. All right? And so being a boat rocker or rocking the boat, we've got to step out in faith. We got to step into, we may untapped territories and untapped waters and step out, even knowing, hey, you know what? I don't know what's on the other side of this, but I'm going to take my chance because I know it's got to be better than where I am right now. Okay? And I've always been a person to step out when I truly believed in something. When I started the church in 2008, it was a challenge. Why? Because first of all, 2008 was a recession. Okay. Second of all, I was 24 years old. I'm a young kid. I didn't finish my seminary training. I didn't have money to start a church. It was a tough economy. There was so much uncertainty in the environment and the atmosphere. But regardless of the circumstances, I listened to that voice inside of me, and I started that church in my garage with 8 people who were mostly friends and family. I made sure that I didn't take people from other churches. That's not how you start a church. But my wife and I, we started the church from scratch, and many people heard about us, and they knew that we were starting a church. And you know what they did? They started talking about us. They started making up stories. There was so much opposition against us that there was times that we wanted to quit, but you know what? We decided we were going to keep moving forward. Why? Because we had determination. Why? Because we had passion. Why? Because we believed in this thing. And you know what? Let me tell you something. If you don't have opposition, if you don't have criticism, if you don't have anything against you, you may be doing something wrong. Uh-oh. Did you just say that? Yes, I just said that. If things are just going perfectly, then that's when there's a problem. Opposition comes, and that tells you that there's greatness, that you're doing something with significance, that you're doing something that's going to matter. So anytime that you do something great, you're going to experience opposition. So don't just say, oh my God, I got opposition. Oh my God, negativity. Oh my God, criticism. Let me quit. No, that's the time that you got to keep pushing even more. Okay? That means that you got greatness. Okay? And many times, when you're doing the right thing at the right time, people are going to rise up against you. Yes. Yeah, I like to just tell you the truth. I don't like to sugarcoat stuff. I'm going to tell you the truth. When you start doing the right thing at the right time, people are going to come against you. They're going to say why. They're going to try to find stuff on you. They're going to make stuff. And listen, when they can't find stuff on you, they're going to make stuff about you. They're going to lie about you. They're going to try to ruin your reputation. But don't worry. As people start looking and as people start investigating on the stuff that other people said about you, they're going to find out and say, oh my God, this person is amazing. Oh my God. You know how many times people have investigated me? People have looked into my life. People, not investigation like investigation, but just looked and wanted to see if the rumors and the gossip were true. And when they end up getting to know who I was, they were shocked and said, oh my God, you're an awesome person. Yeah, I'm awesome. Duh, I'm the little giant. Hello. But they didn't realize it. You know what? What I've learned in life is I don't worry about what people are going to say and think. They're always going to say something. They're always going to make up stories. You know what? You're not going to be able to go to every person and tell them your side of the story. So you know what? Just do the right thing, and in the end, people will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I love that. Anyways, listen, God is looking for people that are going to rock the boat. Okay? Regardless of what other people think and say is impossible, you got to make a decision and say, hey, I've been called to rock the boat. I may not have a lot of money. I may not have the looks. I may not have the education, but you know what? I got the passion. I got the power. Ooh! But anyways, listen, Noah, he rocked the boat. He got a word from God and did what God told him to do, regardless of what other people around him were saying. Listen, you got to think about that. If you read the Bible, some of y'all don't read the Bible, but if you were to read the Bible and read the story of Noah, like these people thought that Noah was crazy. No, why are you building an ark? Why are you building a boat? It hasn't rained. You're in the desert. Why are you doing this? Many times people are going to look at us and say, why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you going back to school? Why are you doing this? Why are you saying, why are you opening that business? It's impossible. And you got to say, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I'm passionate about. And many times we don't do things because of what others are going to think and what others are going to say. But you've been called to be different. Use your passion. Use your desires to help you accomplish those things. Get started. Make a difference. Don't wait till you got everything you need. Sometimes you got to just work with what you got and build from there. If I would have waited until I had everything, I probably would have never started. Stop procrastinating. Use what you have right now. God put you on earth to stir up something. God put you on earth to influence others. It's time that you get involved, get committed. Stop sitting on the sidelines and get on the main line. There was a song that we used to sing. It was like, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. It's time for you to get on the main line. Take action. It's time for you to rock the boat. It's time for you to get involved. It's time for you to get active. Do something. Don't just stay still. Don't stay stagnant. Don't stay stuck. If you see a problem, become the solution. Rock the boat wherever you are. We need to rock the boat. That's what we're called to do. Cause something to happen. Stop making excuses. Make progress instead. Excuses are lies wrapped up. Thanks for tuning in. Rock the boat.